Hey, my name is Dev, but you can call me Dev, and in this video I will be making a gun go Q in 5 hours or less, but more likely the third one being in over 5 hours. Stay tuned. I made a lot of mistakes just like your parents, but on one fateful attempt I was able to get movement, cam, and a raycast down in under an hour. Raycasting, not to be confused with ray tracing, basically just draws an invisible line from point A to point B. Modern shooters use this because spawning projectiles can be even more taxing on an already taxing game that looks like it came straight out of heaven. Unfortunately, here on Earth we still have to worry about PCs exploding. Very impressive. Not as impressive as how deep your mom is though. That was some Mariana Trench shit last night. Around hour 2 I'd say that I locked in. I created and duplicated these widgets with this ominous VCR type font to give us story and lore of sorts. Then using a sequence and perhaps some delay nodes. Perhaps. Sounds like a fucking Harry Potter script. Who the hell wrote this script? Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. What was I saying? Sequence nodes. After the event, we had a sequence node. First this, then this, delay node in between. Perfect. This node is cooperating just about as much as a dog on a rainy day. A laundry machine before slapping it, and a laundry machine before slapping it. Around this time, I thought the gun model didn't fit the style, so I scrolled through Itch and Sketchfab looking for some PS1 Glocks. The one I liked the most wasn't downloadable, and the runner-up imported perfectly, but was inside out for some reason. That was just one of many issues I didn't have a lot of time to fix. A lot of things weren't working during this challenge. You know, 5 hours turned into fucking 5 years. We got it done. Hour 4 went by like that. Yeah, after this, I took another unnecessarily long break, started wasting time looking for assets, looking for fonts, and when I realized I was wasting time, I went back to creating widgets, making the game more responsive because the juice was missing, the feel was missing. I added that wasted screen, as a slight reference to GTA. Added some gore when you take damage. The zombies weren't even done, the collision was all messed up because I'm rendering them all in at the same time because spawners just aren't working for some reason. I gotta have them in a specific order or they aren't gonna come out and it's gonna be too easy. It's a really short game anyway because I can't spawn anything. There's 3 waves and the max you're gonna get at one time is 5. But I did eventually make them faster than the players, so it's a bit harder. And the poles spice it up a little bit. Sometimes they'll nav around them, sometimes you'll get cornered. But yeah, after that it's just gonna be sound effects and polish and putting everything together. I'm not gonna count the time it takes to package, because I'm not gonna count the time it takes to package. Fuck that. That's 4 hours of my life I'll never get back. I can't stress enough that the hours were non-consecutive and inconsistent, but at this point it's been weeks, I've edited half the video, and I might as well finish. I made an outro scene for when you quote-unquote beat the game, because the quote-unquote game feels more like a tutorial level at this point. I fiddled with some post-processing settings, turned off motion blur, and decreased your FOV and sensitivity so you don't feel like you're having a seizure from one of those old crappy Minecraft intros. I disconnected a lot of the print strings because in a playtest a while back, they were visible even though they're only supposed to print a devlog or the unrendered screen. I moved these signs a couple of centimeters down because the way the light used to hit it made it pitch black for most angles. And last but definitely not least, I finally changed the stupid fucking zombie model. I know a lot of the things on that list seem more petty than Chuck McGill, but the zombie model has been in my head for the past 4 hours, and I wasn't sure if I should make it myself, whether I had the time to do that, and whether it would look good or not. And with that, you have FPS. Not to be confused with frames per second, first-person shooter, or frankly pudding sucks, but frank post-shootout. I'll optimize the game and release it on my itch if the video gets 5 likes. But now that the game's done, I won't waste any more of your time. Follow my Twitter and subscribe if you want.